we continue our 9-game offering for our action-filled Saturday, but we now move over to bring you some thrill from the 16-under tournament of the South Division as two squads who would want to claw out of the bottom half of the standings battle for dear life as we bring you the live coverage of the games of the Apex Gaming 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And as for our games today, the first game is done. It was the 14-under division between Dasmariñas and Muntinlupa. In the next game, the current game, it'll be the same teams but now in the 16-under division. And we hope that it'll be the same kind of excitement as it was in the last game. But again, we're still here in Montano Hall, Cavite City. So a very, very happy morning to everyone. The name is Cho Pangilinan calling the action again with Ken Pangilinan and our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal. So Ken, what can you say about our last game?
Well, unfortunately for Muntinlupa, ito Dasmariñas went up to a 21-0 start and never looked back. So itong Dasmariñas in the 14-under division, they will finish. Well, actually, inaabangan nila yung matchup pala no, ng Cavite City. So yet to be determined yan kung sino magiging number 1 in the 14-under division. But here, in our 16-under division, you mentioned about these teams fighting for dear life dahil nga hindi pa sila sigurado dito. No? The 11th place team will be eliminated, so they want to avoid that. But a win here will secure them a spot into the play-in. So these two teams, Muntinlupa 3-5, Dasmariñas at 3-6.
Indeed, medyo alanganin ang kanilang placing in our standings ngayon. So they are really just eager to get a W, a much-needed W for both teams. But meanwhile, let's talk about first Dasmariñas and their loss against the Davao Red Cubs 75-73.
So that was a close encounter against Davao. As you can see, field goal shooting, mas okay sila ng konti, 29 out of 70. But ang naging problema nila kaya sila natalo dito, minus 15 in terms of rebounding and plus 16 naman ang Davao in terms of points in the paint. So nakikita natin no, yung interior presence was really lacking on the side of Dasmariñas.
Dumako naman tayo sa kabilang banda where Muntinlupa was able to pull off a win against the Quezon Junior Huskers 66-64.
So these two teams are coming off close encounters and their respective opponents. On this end naman, Muntinlupa shooting a little bit better. They led by as much as 9 points and they were able to eke out a win here against Quezon. And they are currently riding on a 2-game winning streak heading into this matchup.
And those are certainly the types of necessities na kailangan nilang isolve, no? And kailangan nilang i-discover within themselves. But let's take a quick look on our marquee matchup. First, we have Don Luis Rosales of Dasmariñas.
So, nakikita natin, no? Halos pareho sila in terms of points. Mas lamang lang ito si Rosales. Rebounding, and ito lamang din. Ito si Rosales. But these two teams, these two players, they are really key cogs for their respective squads. Both can rebound the ball really well and both can provide the points. So, sino kaya sa kanila mayagpag in this ball game and grab that really crucial win here towards the tail end of the elimination round?
And that is indeed a question that we will be able to answer after our game today, hopefully. But let us waste no time further and let us turn over to our venue announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montano Hall Gymnasium, Cavite City. Here we go for the second match of Apex Gaming 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural season. Now it's time for your Dasmariñas, Don Bacundo, AJ Hoops 16-under, and Muntinlupa, JKLB 16-under. Introducing first the starters of Muntinlupa JKLB Emeralds 16-under. He's playing forward number 1, Jan Sandre Cabasag. His guard number 3, Jan Cyrus Nambio. Also at guard number 5, Jeb Daniel Calas. Center number 8, Dave Riel Macaraig. Playing forward number 21, Aaron Jan Peteros. The head coach of Muntinlupa JKLB Emerald 16 under, Coach Robert Bidamo. Assistant coaches Rick Pagosara, Eye Landrito, Romel Belacio, and Dean Carlos. Now introducing the Fighting Pride of Cavite City, the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo, AJ Hoops 16 under. His center number 12, Steven Cruz. Playing shooting guard number 18, King Jima Raimundo. Playing power forward number 25, Liam Lance Somalinog. Small forward number 28, Don Luis Rosales. At guard number 34, John Rodel Aldiar. The head coach of Dasmariñas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops 16 under, Coach Ryan Dalosa. Assistant coaches J.R. Rosales and Loloy Balba. Games official at this matchup, Dick Prusib, Bon Racho, Ronaldo Badango, and Joel Badeo. This is Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
And our match is underway after that announcement of our starting five, as the first possession will be in the hands of Canlas and their Muntinlupa Emeralds. Peteros now to the left wing as Canlas will settle for that three-pointer. First bucket of the ball game.
Canlas coming off a 13-point outing against Quezon, and right off the bat hitting a free to start off this ball game.
Raimundo against Nambio. Raimundo almost lost it. Raimundo inside will kick it out. And that is for three, but no good.
Ganda ng denial doon ni Peteros. Nabasa nila agad that they were trying to overload that offense and denying that corner pass. But on the other end, nakita natin, ito si Maaraig getting that shot inside.
5-0 run so far in this early minute. But another three-point attempt for Dasma. No good. Nagmamadali itong si Peteros. Peteros will give it to Nambio, as Nambio will get fouled on his way to the cup.
Back-to-back sublime passes coming from Peteros. Kanina, he set up Macarag, and then ito, off that rebound, nahanap naman niya si Nambio, and he will head to the line for two shots.
A great transition defense for Dasmariñas, as two consecutive fast breaks has been denied for Muntinlupa, but first free throw is good for Nambio.
Like we said, at stake here is that probably that 7th and 8th spots. And ang matatalo dito medyo hindi pa sila safe, no? They might be outright eliminated, lalo kung makahabol ang Batangas City, Quezon, which are at the bottom of the standings.
And that last three-pointer was courtesy of Mr. Don Luis Rosales, one of the players that we talked about. But on the other end, it's Canlas once more registering from deep.
That confident stroke coming from Canlas now has 6 points.
But on the other end, itong si Dasmariñas, just converted 2 points, but a traveling violation will be called on the side of Munti.
Interesting that they called that traveling violation against Canlas.
Now, here is Muntinlupa. Good ball movement by the Young Guns, but that is great interior defense by Macaraig. Canlas nagmamadali, intercepted. And here comes Raimundo versus Nambio. And rolls out of the rim for Raimundo. Here comes Canlas. Peteros gets rejected inside by the big man. That is Liam Lance Sumalinog. But ito, nagmamadali na naman ang Dasma. Altar kicks it out. Rosales. That is good.
Ringless yung tirang yon ni Rosales. Second three of the ball game for Rosales, matching the output of Canlas.
Early splash party we have here in the first quarter. Canlas will settle for that teardrop, no good. And kuha ni Rosales once more. Here comes Don Louis Rosales. He will kick it out. Altar back to Don Louis. Louis, another one, and will keep the net in a very upside down position.
And more importantly, getting that lead after trailing 7-0 to start off this ball game.
Peteros on that right wing, left wing rather. But that is a three-pointer attempt. No good as Makaraeg will get fouled on that low block.
Alam mo yung matchup na ito, no? Makaraig, Cruz, both big bodies inside. But first, Rosales, tagpawala na naman ng mga tres dito. Actually, he was that one guy who kept Dasmariñas afloat in their last game, hitting those threes against Davao. But ultimately, falling short.
Makaraeg fumbles that. There seems to be a miscommunication right there as Makaraeg had only shot one free throw when he was awarded two. So he will shoot one more. It's a 1-point lead for Dasma so far with just less than 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. And it's 2 fouls so far on the side of Dasma. But he will convert as we'll have a deadlock early in the first quarter, or midway the first quarter. Out of bounds for Altar right there.
That previous trip, Coach Robert Vidamo not happy. Dahil isang free throw lang binigay kanina, no? Almost isa lang yung binigay. That was supposed to be 2 free throws for Muntinlupa. But referees correcting that almost miscue right there. But so far, we have a good one so far. 10-all. Maganda yung nagisimula ng Muntinlupa. But Dasmariñas able to come back.
Now here's Muntinlupa looking to take the lead. And they will not. Here comes Dasma. Rosales, mid-range jumper, no good. And now here's Munti once more, but will turn the ball over. And now it's in the hands of Dasma.
Fresh 14 on their clock. Dasmariñas just a little bit better now after a slow start. Samantala, itong Muntinlupa has been coughing the ball in those last few sequences.
Rosales now to Altar, attacking inside. Great find, but he does not convert. Samantalang si Altar will get blocked. And a foul will be called on that play.
Ganda sana, no? Hindi lang naka-convert si Manukom, but he was relentless inside. Able to draw a foul as he went up for the shot.
And with this free throws, he will have a chance to take the lead but does not on that one at least.
Hindi pwede matulis dito pag tumira kasi medyo nakatingala yung ring dito sa loob ng Cavite City. So you have to have more arc on that shots from the outside.
Here comes Magan. Now in the left wing, Peteros attacking inside. Kicks it out to Kabasag. And Kabasag will not convert but will get 2 chances at the charity stripe.
Both teams really aggressive on both ends. Perhaps sensing the urgency and aware of the situation they're in right now. Like we mentioned, at stake here, they're trying to avoid finishing last in the elimination round. Dahil nga, gaya ng binanggit natin, given our tournament format, isang team lang malalaglag. First, the top 6 teams, which, based on our team standings, medyo secure na, no? They will move outright into the quarterfinal round. Samantala, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They will figure in a play-in to determine those last 2 slots for the quarterfinals.
Because of that, certainly, the stakes are certainly very high. Both teams have a lot to lose. And that will make this game hopefully more exciting. So far it is, with a deadlock of 11. Less than 5 minutes remaining as we have crossed our 5-minute mark, the half-point mark of our first quarter. And they will try for 3, but that is no good. But there will be a foul underneath the basket called on Makaraig.
Makaraig got caught bumping into a defender. 11 all with 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Pinaltan muna si Makaraig.
And now it's in the hands of Dasma. They will try to get the lead. And the Raug, no good. Kuha ng Munti. Here is Munti on the run. Magan, quick fire. Bang!
Magan stepping right into that 3. And Dasmariñas work close out on that end.
Now here's Dasma. And that bucket is good. Courtesy of number 5, Magda Raug.
Actually, that was Tamayo. Hindi madali. Yung naging tirang yun ni Tamayo sa gitna. But able to convert. And hindi rin ito madali. But instant offense para dito kay Candare.
It's a 3-point lead being handled by Muntinlupa right now. 3 minutes remaining. 4 fouls. Next is penalty for Dasma. And 2 fouls rather on the side of Muntinlupa. As there will be a foul call from our officials. And that'll be penalty on the side of Dasma. But let's take a quick look at what transpired. There was some intense contact on that low block, resulting in that foul.
Magdagao trying to get the ball back, but not a good foul. Like you said, Dasmariñas over the foul limit, but still under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Kabasag does not make the first one, but will make the second one and make it just a 2-point deficit, or rather makes it a 4-point lead for them, 2-possession game. And now here is Dasma looking to make this a single possession game. Dapilaga now to Tamayo, back to Dapilaga. That is for 3, no good. Kuha ni Candare. Now it's Magan on the run, but will set up a play. Left wing 3 for Peteros, no good. Kabasag will give it to Magan. One-hander, no good. But there will be a verdict from our officials.
Looks like it's gonna be a push laban dito sa Muntinlupa. Only their 3rd team foul.
And now here is Dasmariñas once again, trailing by 4 with just less than 2 minutes remaining. They are now at the penalty situation. Aranilla will get fouled by number 21 of Muntinlupa, that is Peteros.
Just a 4th team foul laban dito sa Muntinlupa. But both teams now, next foul will put them at the line.
Now, here's Dasma, that inbound play. Deflected by Magan that time.
Magan with a quick hands. And Muntinlupa's gotta be careful for that backdoor play nitong Dasmariñas. Although, sa sideline pala in inbound. So, let's see how they will do on this trip.
It's Dasmariñas, Tamayo handling the leather. Tamayo, tough shot is no good. But miscommunication that time.
Kandare, medyo nagmadali doon. Hindi ba niya masyado nasa-secure ng yung bola. Trying for that outlet pass. And you gotta value possessions here, especially in a close ball game.
Less than a minute remaining. Saved right there. Almost lost it. Tapilaga saves it once more. Tamayo with a basketball. Tamayo will force that one up and no good. And now here is the black shirts on the run. Magan sets up a play. Great ball movement. Will settle for that teardrop. No good. Now, here are the Don Pacundo AJ Hoopers. Dapilaga. Now, inside. We'll take it outside. Now, back to Dapilaga. And number 12 will take that three, but no good. That was Steven Cruz. Magan. No good. 1 second remaining. And as that buzzer sounds, that will be the end of our first frame as the score is 70-13. Muntinlupa with a 4-point lead. But let's take a quick look at our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game, courtesy of Mr. Altar, just slicing through the defense and scoring 2. Unfortunately, they are down by 4, but still early in the ball game, anything could happen. And with more of those, I'm sure they'll definitely have a chance. But again, 70-13, Muntinlupa up by 4.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy.
RR Altar is a true testament of dreams turning into reality kasi nga at the age of 11, hindi siya katulad ng mga karaniwang bata kung saan naglalaro lamang sila sa labas. Pero sa edad na 11 years old, namulat siya sa realidad ng buhay. Nagkaroon siya ng obligasyon pero kusang loob siya na nagbenta ng balot para makatulong sa mga magulang niya. Kaya ngayon na naglalaro siya dito sa Junior MPBL, nagkaroon din siya ng oportunidad para magkaroon ng full scholarship at nakakapaglaro siya ng basketball habang nag-aaral ng libre. Tingnan naman natin, di ba, kung paano pa siya maglalaro sa larong ito. Pasalamat muna tayo sa Apex Gaming 88 for bringing the sheer fun dito sa Junior MPBL. Just a reminder that gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Kaya keep it fun mga kaliga, game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to you, Cho and Ken.
Thank you very much, Daphne, for that report. And grabe, just the kind of dedication ng bebenta ng balot para makatulong sa magulang. I believe that is not at all common these days, but happy to see na ganitong klaseng asal lang pinapakita ng ating bata in Junior MPBL. But meanwhile, going back to the ball game again, as it's a 17-13 score, 4-point lead for Muntinlupa. And what can I say about the first quarter action, Ken?
You know, before I go into that, Cho, no, nakakatuwa yung mga ganyang kwento, no. Actually, kudos to our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal, for getting those stories from our players na hindi, syempre iniisip natin, mga estudyante lang to na naglalaro, mahilig mag-basketball, pero ang daming backstories ng ating mga players. Like, I remember as Magan hits a free to open up a 7-point lead for Muntinlupa, I remember Daphne was telling a story about a kid na nagbubuhat, no? Nagbubuhat ng sako, you know, just to get by. And now he's living his dream of becoming a basketball player. But, you know, going back to your question, in the first quarter, itong Muntinlupa jumped out to a 6-0 start. Bumawi na may Dasmariñas, able to put in a string of points, led briefly midway in the first quarter, but ito, Muntinlupa just seizing momentum and now have a 5-point lead.
Still a very, very toe-to-toe game ahead of us. But meanwhile, it's 20-15, 5-point lead for Muntinlupa, as that is no good on that 3-pointer by Dasma. Now Munti Lopez now out to Magana and will fire another one. And no good. Legaspi gets the board. Now, here is Dasmariñas. attacking inside. It's no good. That is Tamayo. It looks like he will get 2 free throws awarded to him.
Good drive inside by Tamayo once again. And was able to draw a foul. So we will head to the line, like you said, for 2 shots. And for the most part, itong Dasmariñas has been able to get inside the defense. Kaya lang, ang sama ng shooting nila so far. No? Only 27%. 2 out of 9 from 3. Samantala, itong Muntinlupa has been draining half of their shots from beyond the arc. And shooting a little bit better, 35%. Kaya naman lamang sila dito.
Here is Lopez handling the basketball, gives it out to Magan, directing his teammates, but Lopez will settle for that 3-pointer on that right wing and will nail it. And because of that, a timeout is called by Dasmariñas. 23-17, a 6-point lead for Muntinlupa.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your...
I'm here with Assistant Coach JR Rosales ng Team Dasmariñas. Coach JR, paano po naghanda ang Team Dasmariñas entering this game?
Siguro kami, more practice pa rin na kasi kahit na magkakaiwalay sila sa mga school, pinagtatagpo pa rin namin sila kahit na two times a week. Kasi medyo alanganin yung standing namin eh. Kaya kailangan namin, yung goal namin, kailangan manalo kami dito para makuha namin yung 7-8 spot.
Coach JR, meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan ngayon or batiin?
Pinapasalamatan ko yung mga sponsors namin, mga manager namin, si Madam Dalosa, Cecil, pati sa mga taga Dasma, sa mga lahat na sumusuporta sa Dasma, AJ Hoops, Dom Pacundo.
Thank you, Coach JR, and good luck po sa team ninyo. And pasalamat din tayo sa Apex Gaming 88 for bringing the sheer fun dito sa Junior MPBL. Gaming is for 21 years old and above only, kaya keep it fun mga kaliga, game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to you, Cho and Ken.
Thank you very much, Daphne, for that interview. And it looks like, kanina we mentioned the stakes nga that we have in our ball game, and mukhang both teams naman are very aware of what they can lose if they don't get the W, or what they can gain if they do get the W.
Galing na nga sa bibig ni Coach JR Rosales to. Medyo delikado daw sila sa kasalukuyang standing nila, no? But you love that both of these teams have come out with a sense of urgency, especially to start off this ball game. And madugo yung format natin, no? So expect these two teams to really give out the best in each other, especially that we are winding down on our elimination round.
And there seems to be a verdict from our officials. Oh, it's just a substitution.
Oh, Getalado, first appearance para dito sa Muntinlupa.
Now it's Muntinlupa's turn for the possession. Magan, we're calling that heads play. Gives it to Lopez, now to Makaraig. That could have been a great play, but that's intercepted by Dasma. Tamayo, razzle-dazzle.
Tamayo kanina pa.
And that power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
The wraparound, escaping the defense, and kissing it off the glass. Tamayo now with 6 points.
Does not get that 3-point play to be converted, but here comes Munti. Reyes will get fouled on the middle part, in the painted area. And it will remain with them, as Lopez will be the one inbounding the basketball. 2-point lead for Muntinlupa. Lopez quick fire, and that is not a good foul to give. You never foul your shooter, sabi nga ng ating coaches.
Poor close out on the part of, was that Legaspi? Challenging that shot. But eto, Muntinlupa so far haven't converted on their free throws, only 4 out of 9. And right now, Dasmariñas is on an 8-3 run. They trailed by 7 points earlier, 2013. Agad naman sila nakahabol dito, but Lopez, 1 out of 2 so far at the charity stripe.
And we shall see if that will deem a smart foul, and it is.
Lane violation, so substitute free throw para dito kay Lopez.
And again, this free throw will determine if Dasmariñas' foul on the shooter will deem to be a smart foul. But we'll have to see, and we will indeed see 2 points on that trip. 4-point lead, 2-possession game for Muntinlupa with 3 team fouls in this quarter. Tapilaga will fire, no good. Kuani Reyes. Now Magan. Forward pass, Lopez. Great ball movement by Munti. No good on that mid-range jumper. Gets the rebound. Will try another attempt, but no good. Now it's Rosales. Will settle for that 3-pointer and no good. And another contact underneath the basket. As we can see, Rosales not happy with what the outcome of his pull-up 3-pointer, but he's more than capable of hitting those. Let's take a quick look once more. That pop-out 3-pointer and some contact from Cabasag and Legaspi right there.
And not a good sign if you're Muntinlupa, already over the foul limit with still 5:19 left in the second quarter.
However, that is a fumbled free throw by Dasma. And here comes Lopez. And Lopez will convert on that 2-pointer.
Barely getting that pass over to Lopez. Bagasina, muntikan niyang ma-intercept yung pasang yon, but Lopez able to get it in. Speaking of getting it in, Tamayo now waxing hot here in the second quarter.
And that will cut the lead to 2 once more. Magan. That was for Lopez. That was an alley-oop apparently, but Lopez was not able to put it in. Now here comes Magan once more, setting for that 3-pointer and will knock it from downtown.
That's already their 6th-3 of the ball game. Muntinlupa have been firing on all cylinders from deep.
Let's take a quick look of what happened. Tamayo with that left or right wing 3 rather. And on the other side, it was Magan with that left wing 3. But meanwhile, it is in the hands of Muntinlupa. Inside pass.
Ang ganda naman nun. Getalado threading the needle on that pass. And Cabasag, hindi naman siya pinahiya dun.
Tamayo once more gives it to Dapilaga. Inside, no good for Dapilaga. Kuha ni Rosales. Getalado swept that away, but hindi nakuha ang steal.
Gonna see that pass one more time if we have an opportunity. Getalado. Such a spectacular play. Remember, this guy only turned 15 years old. Ito si Getalado. So, such a bright future ahead of this young kid.
7-point lead so far for Munti. With just 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Dasmariñas with 3 team fouls. Samantalang itong Muntinlupa penalty situation in the next 3 minutes of our quarter. Now here's the Emeralds. Magan. That was a screen from Reyes. Now here's Lopez attacking. Will lose the handle but will remain with the possession.
Lopez, aggressive, attacking the rim, putting pressure on that interior defense of Dasmariñas.
Dasma picks the pocket of Munti. Altar on the fast break, but that is a rejection by John Cabasag. Erases that one from existence. And because of that, Dasmariñas will be forced to call a timeout. 7-point lead for Munti.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
And we are back after that ball game, but we can see our basketball doride ang bola ng Pinoy. Of course, very, very solid quality from Doride. But a timeout was brought to us by Apex Gaming 88.
Muntinlupa doing a little bit better in terms of sharing the ball. Already 10 assists. And yung shooting nila sa labas, no? 6 out of 11. That's 54%. That's a really high clip. Especially with that volume.
Now here's Dasma looking to create some offense. Raimundo. Great two-man game, but a traveling call will be a verdict from our officials.
Pressure defense being applied by Dasmariñas right now. Trying to claw their way back.
Here's Peteros. Peteros running. Peteros loses the handle, but the possession will remain with his squad.
Lucky break there for Muntinlupa. Medyo pinilit na ni Peteros yung issue doon against Rosales. But swerte nga sila dahil last touch si Rosales on that trip.
So far, a 7-point lead for Munti. Just under 2 minutes remaining. 3 fouls for Dasma and penalty for Munti. But that is a mid-range jumper for Magan that time.
A tough pull-up galing kay Magan under the rest, but able to get that shot in. This is now the biggest lead para dito sa Muntinlupa.
9-point lead for them. Just 1 minute and 30 remaining. Here's Dasma. Rosales. That is far. 3 steps from behind the arc, I believe. But Altar will recover it. Rosales back to Altar. Thought about that 3. Altar attacking the lane, but Cabasag with contact underneath.
Rosales medyo na nahimik na dito in the second quarter after scoring all 8 of his points in the first. He has gone silent, scoreless here in quarter number 2 as that drive foiled. But Altar will head to the line for 2 shots. Probably could have dropped it down to his teammate. But instead, he will head to the line.
So far for Dasma, it's 9 free throws for them. Make that 10 and 11 on the next one. Same number of free throws for Munti. 9-point lead for the Emeralds as we have 1 minute and 15 left in our first half. And make that now a 8-point lead now for Muntinlupa as they will have the possession right here. Peteros bringing down the ball. Now, here are the Emeralds, but will receive a foul.
Canlas, binalik na dito ni Coach Robert Vidamo. He was really hot to start this ball game, scored 6 points. So like Rosales, medyo hindi na natin siya masyado naramdaman here in the second quarter.
Now, here is Canlas. Crossover move. He gives it to Nambillo. Nambillo attacking. And will not score. That is all glass. But Cabasag still no good on that try. And ito na. Nagmamadali ang Dasma. But will lose the leather. And the possession will remain with them.
Baseline inbound. Watch out for the back door if you're Muntinlupa.
Rosales gives it to his teammate. Legaspi, no good, short. As Nambillo will get fouled on that rebound. Less than a minute remaining, 37 seconds. Both teams at a penalty situation. It's an 8-point lead for Dasma, but Muntinlupa can try to say otherwise and make it 2 digits if they can make 2 free throws.
Si David Legaspi yung so far nagsa-struggle para dito sa Dasmariñas. In the last game, had a double-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds, but in this particular ball game, hasn't really scored much. In fact, he only has 1 point.
And no good on that second attempt on the line, as it'll be a 9-point lead once more for Muntinlupa, failing to make it a double-digit deficit. Ito namang Dasmariñas has a chance to cut the lead. And now here they go, but an interception by Cabasag, and he will almost complete that steal as Dasmariñas retains the possession. Rosales on the inbound, gives it to Tapilaga. Give it to the main man, Don Louis. Don Louis now to Legaspi. No good for Legaspi. But they will recover. Tapilaga, quick fire, no good. Legaspi once more, but no good. And Canlas with 8 seconds remaining. Almost a good play, but intercepted. 3 seconds remaining. Rosales tumingin muna sa oras, pero hindi maipapasok ang kanyang tira. And as that buzzer sounds, that'll be the end of our first half. But before we end it, let us see our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game, courtesy of Tamayo. And that razzle-dazzle, that wrap around, and as Ken said, he kisses off the glass. Such a classy move from the young gun. But that'll be it for our halftime. 26-35, Muntinlupa up by 9.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Ligan ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod.
Let us take a fast glance of some of the highlights that transpired during the first half. Don Luis Rosales, of course, one of the more notable players that have performed, but had deemed quiet during the second half of the first quarter and the second quarter as well. Canlas, one of the steady guards also for Muntinlupa, and a lot of assets for both teams, but it'll be up to them with how they will deal with the cards provided to them, and that'll certainly be a question and of course an answer to be provided in our second half action right here again. It's 35-26 in favor of Muntinlupa. It's a 9-point lead for them. And Ken, what can you say about their first half performances?
Itong Muntinlupa jumped out to a 6-0 start. Dasmariñas able to, like I said, get the lead back late, midway in the first quarter, and pagdating ng second quarter, itong Dasmariñas able to share the ball really well, resulting to 10 assists, and they have shot the lights out, 6 out of 11 from deep. So let's see how Dasmariñas will adjust in the second half, as they have been shooting miserably from the field, only 23%.
There seems to be some kind of fast-paced contact. And let's take a quick review. Tamayo was dribbling, but it was Canlas who surprised him in his back. So it's a good thing that Tamayo was able to stand up, but it seems like Canlas is hurting more than him. And good to see that he's standing up right now. Hopefully makalaro pa rin siya, because he's really been a good contributor for his team. 6 points so far for him with 2 rebounds. And they will need more from him.
With the looks of it, parang tinamaan siya sa tagiliran. Pagbagsak niya sa sahig, no? Maybe Daphne will have a report on that one. Right now, she's checking on JD Canlas, who is now seated on the bench. Naman naaalala ko dito kay JD Canlas, si Josh Orbistondo, no? The fireball, if you remember. The former BMEG Yamato player in the PBA.
Now, Tamayo with the ball. Gives it to his teammates. Great ball movement. Rosales ends up with it. Rosales being guarded by Magan. And 3 seconds violation will be the verdict of our officials.
Ganda na depensa doon ng Muntinlupa. And now they have a chance to pad this lead up to double figures for the first time.
Both teams wrestling for the ball, pero Makaraig will end up with it. Makaraig will score, and that bump and fadeaway is good.
But prior to that, the shimmy coming from the big man and able to shake his defender loose for that basket.
Rosales gives it to Tamayo. Thought about that three. Kuha ni Sumalinog, batok Tamayo. Tamayo tries that mid-range jumper and will dial it in from that range.
Now in double figures with 11. Such a confident stroke.
No good in that attempt. Ito na ang Dasmariñas rather. Rosales, wild shot but gets rejected by Cabasag. Rosales once more. And he steps out of bounds.
Haba ni Cabasag. Those long arms bothering the shot of Rosales, who actually is really tall for a guard. Placed the 2 and 3 spots, but nagka-problema siya doon, putting that shot up against the outstretched arms of Cabasag.
And ito na ang Muntinlupa looking to create and generate. Makaraig inside and wild shot but will get fouled on his way to the rim.
Sabi ni Makaraig, ang bumangga, giba. Sinugod niya yung depensa doon, baseline. And now we'll head to the line for 2 shots.
And Makaraig, one of the more versatile big men we have in our league, averaging 10 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist in 24 minutes of play. Makes that free throw, making it a 10-point lead, double-digit lead for Muntinlupa.
Double-double, no?
Does not make that one. Less than 8 minutes remaining. Tamayo. Screen from Bartolome. Tamayo attacking. Tamayo will settle and will make it.
Kanina pa si Tamayo just finding the right spots. Getting those jumpers. And keeping Dasmariñas within striking distance.
Tamayo. That was given to Rosales. Rosales no good. Will recover it. Rosales once more. Still no good for Rosales. However, this is Muntinlupa's ball right now. Magan. And that floater is just clean.
Just silky smooth. Galing dito ay Magan driving right. And getting his legs underneath him to put up that teardrop.
Tamayo using his big man to hit that three, but no good. Bartolome gets it. Now gives it to his teammates, Dapilaga. Intercepted by Magan. Magan will try that long bomb. No good. Now here is Peteros. Will try, no good. Cabasag will chase for it, but Peteros will end up with it. Will try a three and will make it from that right corner.
Yung kumpiyansa ngayon ng Muntinlupa, kakaiba, no? Despite missing on those first 2 trips, Peteros just sticking with it and stepping in, knocking down that three from the right corner.
It's now a 13-point lead for Munti. 6 minutes remaining. 1 foul for Dasma and 1 foul as well for Muntinlupa. But on that play, it's Muntinlupa registering as Dapilaga scores. Lopez, quick fire. Bang!
They are really hot from deep. 8 out of 14. And that's been a huge problem for Dasmariñas so far.
But we will take a timeout right here. Quick look, Peteros lost the balance right there, but still managed to hit that three-pointer. And again, tama ka nga, Ken, the confidence is definitely right there as Lopez will give his own and join the splash party. But again, it's Muntinlupa up by 6.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit.
Here with Assistant Coach Eli Enrico ng Team Muntinlupa. Coach, so far, ang ganda ng pinapakita ng team ninyo in terms of the three-point shooting. Ano po yung naging sekreto ng team behind this?
Nag-adjust kami sa transition defense, tsaka nagdagdag kami ng oras sa training namin. Kaya medyo gumanding resulta ngayon sa game.
Coach, meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan yun or ba't yan?
Nagpapasalamat kami sa mga boss namin, kay Boss Jarwin, kay Boss Gary, tsaka kay Ma'am Asia, kay TM, tsaka sa mga supporters namin, tsaka sa family ko. Ayun lang po. Salamat.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck po sa Team Muntinlupa. And syempre, pasalamat din tayo sa Apex Gaming 88 for bringing the sheer fun dito sa Junior MPBL. Just a reminder that gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Kaya keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised.
Thank you very much, Daphne, for that interview. Again, it's a 14-point lead for Dasmariñas. One foul for each team. 5 minutes and 19 seconds remaining as Lopez will misfire on that one, but Makaraig will get that one in the go.
16 points na, biggest lead of the match so far for Muntinlupa. Just want to give a quick shout out to their team manager, si Miss Asia Avellano. Na alam ko sa lista din, ha?
Yeah, classmate ko actually sa isang PE class ko. So it's a very small world.
Diba? Saka alam ko lagi nanonood ng games yan ng live eh. But siguro ngayon baka nag-aaral, baka may thesis ba?
Busy because middle ng term namin. But going back to the ball game, we have reached, actually nalagpasan na ang ating 5-minute mark. 16-point lead now. 2 fouls for Munti. And free throws for Muntinlupa's number 29, Andre Manukom.
Tulis talaga ng free throw eh. But somehow just making it work. Ito si Manukom.
And off the mark on that free throw attempt. Pero makukuha ulit nila. And Legaspi, kahit sinabayan pa, naipasok niya pa rin. Now, here is Munti. Muntinlupa. That's great defense by Dasma, but Lopez gets away with it. Lopez to Makaraig, and what a maneuver. And he is definitely happy about what he did in that play.
Double figures na siya, no? 10 points and just doing the work inside, not forcing the issue. Just receiving those passes. And right now, Muntinlupa with a 15-point lead.
Peteros will give it to his teammate. And that is off the glass from Magan.
Kamo may halong swerte na rin tong Muntinlupa eh. This is now 9 out of 16 from 3. At tagal sumagot ang Dasmariñas.
Again, it's a 16-point lead after that series of 3-pointers, but that is a block from Legaspi. Now Aranilla on the other side. Swipes away by Lopez. Now here's Makaraig all alone on that fast break.
Well-balanced ang scoring so far ng Munti. Magan leading the way with 16. Makaraig now with 12. Lopez, double figures also with 10.
Tamayo asks a screen. Will settle and will not make it.
Medyo inaalat na yung shooting ni Tamayo, ha? Missing on those last few trips.
Kabasag underneath, but does not get it to go. Makaraig very wild on that basketball. Kabasag will try. Makaraig once more. And the bang and the bucket from Makaraig. As this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL.
Just really relentless inside. Makaraig. Just loving that. Getting that end one play. Nobody boxing him out. And that's bad news if you're Dasmariñas.
Makaraig again averages a double-double for his squad. And with that size and versatility, it's really hard to believe that he is playing in the 16 under division. However, will not convert the three-point play. Now here's Dasma, Dapilaga with the basketball. Binigay kay Manukom. Manukom, wild play off the glass. And one, and yet again, this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the one and only official fitness partner of our junior MPBL.
Tried to sidestep his way to the basket. And ang laki ni Makaraig eh, so he had to really get that shot up, but able to absorb contact and has a chance for a three-point play.
And Manukom with the bonus free throw. And that makes it a 21 dominating lead for the Muntinlupa Emeralds. And no good that time. On the run is Dasma. Rosales will sink that one in from the left corner. And dahil doon, mapapapito ng timeout itong Muntinlupa. But let's take a quick look kung anong nangyari. Quick fire. And it's a 6-0 run for the squad of Dasmariñas. But it's a 43-57 score. And we will be back.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
And we are back after that timeout. That was brought to us by Apex Gaming 88. Again, 14-point lead for Muntinlupa, 57-43, as we will hit our 2-minute mark in our third quarter. Here's Dasma. Aranilla. Tough shot is good.
Momentum on the side of Dasmariñas now. That's 8 unanswered points. Kanina lang, nag-aabol sila ng 20 puntos and now they've been forcing turnovers.
Rosales does not get that one to go in the hoop, but will get 2 free throws awarded to him.
Rosales nagising ng bagya dito in the third, no? After going scoreless in the second quarter, right now, 5 of his 13 points coming in this quarter. Counted ba yun? Pabantang free throw, no? That's something that most Korean basketball players use ever since, no? And most of them have been shooting 80% by shooting that way.
And I think tama lang naman because it was intended for that purpose naman talaga. But it deemed ineffective that time for Mr. Don Louis. Getalado trying to find his teammates. Almost a steal right there. Muntinlupa, Getalado escapes but does not get the shot to go in the hoop. Ito na ang Dasma. Dapilaga to Don Louis. Don Louis kicks it out. Back to him. Rosales, no good. Kuha ni Manukom and that fadeaway is just beautiful.
And cuts the lead down to single digits. Alam mo na, abay dito ay Manukom. Ang tulis ng tira but somehow, somewhere just finding it to get it through the hoop.
No good at that 2 attempts, but they will get the ball back, but will lose it immediately after.
Naabangha eh, kasi if ganun katulis yung tira mo, it's much less of a chance that you get the ball through the hoop compared to, let's say, you have a higher arc on your release. But here he is once again. Ayan, nasupalpal nga lang ni Candare.
Getalado running. Will find his teammate, but does not get it to go.
Laking mama din ni Candare, But right now, Dasmariñas on the verge of an 11-0 run to close out the third. So just what the doctor ordered para dito sa Dasmariñas.
Actually, ito si Makaraig and si Candare. Really, two of the twin towers na meron itong Muntinlupa. But it'll be Mr. Candare hitting free throws for us. Averaging 1.1 rebound, but obviously getting some minutes, no? Because of his size, because of the intimidation factor na naipoprovide niya sa kanyang team. And of course, hindi naman yan makikita sa ating statistics. 9-point lead for Muntinlupa. And 0 out of 2 from Mr. Candare. Now here is Dapilagan to his teammate, but will get fouled on his way. And that is Magdaraos getting fouled and gets awarded 2 free throws. Very slow sequence for our last dying seconds of the third quarter.
And itong Muntinlupa has been scoreless for almost 3 minutes already. That last basket coming at the 3-minute and 5-second mark of the third. Makaraig with that under-goal stop. But ever since that basket, patuloy na naghahanap ng puntos itong Muntinlupa.
And Lopez almost loses the leather. But a call will be handled by our officials, and the possession will go with Dasmariñas.
Another chance to inch even closer if you're Dasmariñas. You want to seize momentum heading into the final quarter.
Just 4 seconds remaining. It's a 9-point lead for Muntinlupa. Aranilla gives it to Rosales. 3 seconds remaining. Will yank that one, but the buzzer will sound, and that'll be the end of our third frame. It's a 9-point lead for Muntinlupa as we will enter our fourth quarter. But meanwhile, here is the Apex Gaming 88 move of the game, courtesy of Mr. Lopez. Drop pass to Makaraig for that reverse layup, and that is just a thing of beauty. A 1-2 play right there, and just really relentless, smooth maneuver for Makaraig. And again, 57-48, a 9-point deficit being faced by Dasmariñas.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob.
Nagbabalik po tayo here in our fourth frame, the start of our fourth frame here in the Montano Hall, Cavite City. And a quick fire for Magan right there to start this fourth quarter, but that is no good. Here comes Dasmariñas. Rosales will no good on that one.
But you could see the momentum on the side of Dasmariñas right now, as Muntinlupa currently on a drought or scoreless for almost 4 minutes already. Meanwhile, itong Dasmariñas still on an 11-0 run and trying to inch closer here, currently down by 9 points.
And now it's Peteros inbounding the basketball for Munti. Peteros finds the big man inside, but no good. Ito na ang Dasmariñas. Inside, loses the handle. And ito na si Lopez and the Emeralds on the run. And still off the mark. Saved by Rosales. Kuha ng Muntinlupa. Wrestling for the ball is both teams. But the ball will stay and remain with Muntinlupa.
1 minute gone by. Both teams haven't had a bucket so far. But if you're Muntinlupa, gotta go back to what has worked in the first half. They were able to share the ball and hit those outside jumpers.
Canlas receives contact on the top of the key, but will get awarded with 2 free throws.
Kanina lang may tama sa tagiliran yan, but able to shake it off. And JD Canlas now on the line for 2 shots.
So far, Muntinlupa is at 44% from the line. 8 out of 18 make that 9 out of 19. And the next shot will put them at 50%, a relatively good shooting percentage from the charity stripe, but will not make that one.
Actually, both teams struggling from the line. 10 out of 18 lang. Itong Dasmariñas, 55%. Muntinlupa, like you said, 9 out of 20, 45%.
And Don Louis Rosales dials that one in from Rainbow Country.
And this guy, if he gets really hot, sunod-sunod kung makashoot yan sa labas.
Yung kabasag, no good on that attempt. And kuha ni Magdaraog, now gives it to Dapilagan. It's just a 7-point deficit now being faced by Dasmariñas. Magdaraog. Oh, traveling violation right there.
Should have gone up for the shot as he tried to hop step his way inside. But nonetheless, Dasmariñas now 14-1 run.
Canlas being guarded by Dapilagan. Great defense from Dasma. And Don Louis almost got the steal. Peteros loses the handle. And the ball will now end up with Dasmariñas as they have a chance to cut the lead even nearer.
Di man niya nakuha yung steal, but he was able to force a turnover nonetheless. And a chance here for Dasmariñas to make this a 2-possession ball game.
And no good from Legazpi, but they will recover. Tamayo being guarded by Canlas, gives it to Rosales. Step back 3, no good. And getting smothered inside is Dasma. Legazpi.
Legazpi, so far, it's been a struggle for him on the offensive end, but has provided that rebounding presence. 6 rebounds to his credit. 3 points pa lamang, missing on that first.
So far, played 17 minutes, playing 15 minutes, almost 16 in our contest. Canlas being smothered, being bothered. Canlas, but will receive a foul from Dapilagan. And obviously he is not happy with that call.
Little too aggressive on that defensive trip by Dapilaga. But you like the energy coming from Dasmariñas. And just to remind our viewers what's at stake here. Kung sino manalo dito, masisiguro nila ang kanilang place in at least the play-in. Samantala, matatalo, delikado pa sila. Because the 11th place team will be outright eliminated.
Dapilaga for 3, no good. And because of that call, the ball will remain with Dasmariñas. 51-58 again. For a while, it has been a 7-point deficit being faced by Dasma. 2 fouls on the side of the AJ Hoopers and 1 foul on the side of the Emeralds. Dapilaga looks at the clock. Just under 7 minutes remaining.
Uy!
And that is a bucket from Magdaraog.
Muntinlupa asking for a traveling violation, none given. 5 na lang ang kailangan nabulin dito ng Dasmariñas.
And Muntinlupa did not get that one to sink. Peteros, mid-range attempt, no good. And that will go out of bounds as possession goes to the white shirts.
In the last 7 minutes, itong Muntinlupa able to score only a point via that free throw galing kay Canlas. It has been almost all Dasmariñas so far.
Could have been a great play, but Magdaraog was not able to put it in the hoop. Lopez gives it to Peteros. Peteros to Canlas, and he will convert on that teardrop.
Siya ang tanging steady presence so far in the 4th quarter para dito sa Muntinlupa. It's the guys like Magan, Maaraig, Lopez that really need to get their groove back. Although itong si Magan riding the bench.
Peteros, tough shot right there. He's on the floor. On the other side, Tamayo will score on that fast break opportunity for Dasma, making it just a 3-point deficit for them.
1 possession ball game. Still a lot of time left.
Canlas being guarded by Legaspi. Canlas, screen from Kabasag. Canlas, teardrop is good once again. And that seems to be his favorite shot.
Scored the last 5 points. Oh, that was an ill-advised attempt galing dito kay Rosales.
Now here is Peteros. After that, really tough attempt from Don Louis. 5-point lead for Muntinlupa. 2 fouls for them and 3 fouls. Team fouls for Dasmariñas.
Si Peteros yung medyo nanahimik dito, no, for Muntinlupa. After scoring 20 points, 9 rebounds in their last game, he only has 3 points. Although meron siyang 6 assists to lead the team. But they are facing this uprising by Dasmariñas at the moment.
Canlas gives it to Lopez, being guarded by Don Louis. Canlas will try from deep, no good. And kuha ng Muntinlupa. Both teams wrestling for the ball. But here is Kabasag. Registers on that short stab.
Finally, another guy apart from Canlas scoring in the 4th para dito sa Muntinlupa.
And that is off the mark from Dapilaga, but an extra attempt by Manukom that time.
Manukom again finding a seam, getting that offensive rebound. However, missing on the first.
Manukom again has been really getting solid minutes from his coach. I think that's because of his size or the things that he offers off the stats. But meanwhile, it's Muntinlupa losing the leather. Manukom once more losing it as well on the other side. Now here's Canlas. Gives it to Lopez and will mishandle the basketball as well. Both offenses not working apparently the last minute, but we're just under 4 minutes remaining.
Muntinlupa, you have to settle down. You still have the lead. And ayan, yung backdoor sila and increasing the lead back to 9 points.
There's a single-digit ball game for Dasmariñas. That is for 3 and he registers from downtown. That is Tamayo.
18 puntos para dito kay Tamayo. That's Aldwin Tamayo.
And a turnover right there on the side of Muntinlupa. 6-point lead for them. 3 fouls and 3 fouls as well on the other side of Dasma. 3 minutes, 14 remaining. Tapilaga. Now inside to Manukom. Loses the basketball once more. And they lose it as well for Muntinlupa. Ito na si Rosales. Does not make that one in. And ito na. Lopez to Makaraig. Canlas. Now here's Muntinlupa. Great ball execution. Canlas almost the turnover right there. Screen from Cabasag. Canlas inside to Cabasag. Cabasag will get fouled, and what a crazy sequence for Muntinlupa right there.
Nice two-man game between Canlas and Cabasag. Using that pick and roll action, and Canlas really patient, waiting for Cabasag to slip the screen, and Cabasag trooping to the line for 2 shots.
Cabasag has a chance to extend the lead even further as we are nearing our 2-minute mark, our dying minutes. And it'll definitely be interesting to see what they'll do or what adjustments they will have to do against this Muntinlupa team. Cabasag hits the second free throw and makes it a 9-point lead. An 8-point lead rather for Muntinlupa. 2 minutes and 33 remaining. Now here is Dapilaga, screen. Dapilaga will give it out. Rosales will try and will make that one from beyond the arc.
What was a high arcing jumper galing dito kay Rosales. Now has 20 points, cuts the lead down to 5.
Lopez will try, no good. And Petero steps on the line and will give the ball to his opponent.
Nanlamig na from deep itong Muntinlupa after hitting 9 out of 17 earlier. They have missed their last 6 attempts from 3. And now we're down to a final 2 minutes.
Rosales, screen from Magdaraog. Back to his big man, back to Rosales. That is 3 steps from beyond the arc, no good.
Si Rosales, basta may hanap ng maliit na siwang, talaga ipupukol niya yan. Galing sa 3, but that time around, just that shot planking off the rim.
5-point lead with just 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining. 3 team fouls for Munti and 4 for Dasma, as there's some contact being initiated right there. Cabasag on the line for 2.
Again, drawing that foul after receiving that pass from Lopez. And Canlas has done a marvelous job at quarterbacking. Kanina, nung kinakailangan ng puntos itong Muntinlupa, he was able to string in 5 straight points, and then now just doing a better job orchestrating the offense and keeping Dasmariñas at bay at the moment.
2 out of 3 from Cabasag that time, making it, or just 1 out of 2 rather, making it a 6-point lead for his squad. No good. Magdaraag tried to get it, but Canlas, great box out. Rosales in the inbound. Tamayo, quick fire, no good. Ikuha ni Peteros. Canlas with the ball. Canlas, no good. Canlas once more to makaraig, and that is good. And because of that, Dasmariñas is forced to call a timeout as Muntinlupa is leading by 8 with just 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
We are back after that timeout.
Sayang, no? If you're Dasmariñas, you had a chance to get onto the fast break, but you gave the ball up to Canlas, able to steal it and give it to his wide open teammate inside, and making this a 3-possession ball game, 1 minute and 8 seconds left.
Yes, and as we approach our final minute, 3 fouls in the side of Munti. For Dasma, they are on the penalty right now. 8-point lead for Muntinlupa. Make that 6-point lead after from a Rosales bucket. Ito na si Cabasag attacking the rim and scoring 2 for his club.
Cabasag now with a double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. And more importantly, hitting the baskets at a crucial juncture. Lalo nung naghahabol na itong Dasmariñas.
And Cabasag just erased the hope that Dasmariñas had of coming back into this ball game. 40 seconds remaining. Again, it's Canlas on the line because Dasmariñas is on the penalty. And that will add more blood to the already bleeding wounds of Dasmariñas. And with this free throw, if he can make it, it'll be a 10-point lead, which he does. Double-digit lead for his squad.
Balik sa 10 ang kalamangan.
And I think it's a little bit too late for Dasmariñas, but Rosales will try to say otherwise and will sink that three-pointer.
Anim na tres na yan ni Rosales, who now has 25 to go along with 9 rebounds. Almost a double-double, but ultimately they might have come up short in this very crucial ball game. Muntinlupa just pressing the right buttons.
Muntinlupa does indeed press the right button as he sinks that free throw. Double-digit, or not double-digit rather, but just an 8-point lead for them. However, it's 17 seconds remaining. And I think that will be it for our ball game, as they would just wait for the clock to burn out. But a timeout will be called apparently right here. Or not a timeout rather, but a timeout is called as Muntinlupa is leading by 8.
Actually, hindi. Hindi pa timeout, no? But 9.6 seconds left. This is looking like a victory para dito sa Muntinlupa. And such a crucial one. And if you're Dasmariñas, you will fall down to 3-7. You will pin your hopes on San Pedro, Quezon, and Batangas City, staying at 2 wins.
And that is no good for Mr. Rosales. And that will do it as the final buzzer sounds. That will be the finish of our 4th frame and our ball game, as the score is 76-78. But let's take a quick look in our Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. That is such a clean move right there. Magdaraog with a fake and just great ball fake and capitalizing on his defender jumping and reacting. Great job right there, but final score is 76-68. 6-point win here, 8-point win rather, for Muntinlupa. Great effort by them, just erasing all the hopes of Dasmariñas of ever coming back. Dasmariñas really came close, but Muntinlupa just kept on just silencing the efforts of Dasmariñas.
And you know, so many players na talaga nag-contribute para dito sa Muntinlupa. No? You've got Maaraig, double-double once again, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Canlas was a steady presence at that point guard spot, 13 points, 3 rebounds. On the other side naman, Rosales, as usual, especially in the 4th quarter, found his stroke, hit 6 threes, and also finished with a double-double, 25 points and 10 rebounds. Tamayo had 18 coming off the bench, but Dasmariñas just falling short, while Muntinlupa will secure that spot in the play-in, will go up to 4-5, and they still have one more game to improve their standing.
But meanwhile, let's turn it over to Miss Daphne Cristobal for our Apex Gaming 88 Player of the Game.
Cedric Cabasag, our Apex Gaming 88 Player of the Game. Congratulations to you and your team. Cedric, kanina in the first half, hindi ka masyadong gumana, pero during the crucial times, doon ka nagpakitang gilas. Ano naging mindset mo during those times?
Inisip ko lang yung sinabi sa akin ni Coach na hanggat hindi pa nananalo, mapaglasong ako, and yun lang, bumawi lang. Kasi, yun na, galing kami sa baba, and momentum namin so dapat tuloy-tuloy lang kami. Yan.
Cedric, meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan or batiin ngayon, pati yung mga teammates mo?
Siyempre, thank you sa mga coaches and sa EVA family, and lalo sa teammates ko, and sa parents ko, and sa mga sumusuporta sa akin. And Miss Camille, sana pasado ako sa grades ko.
Once again, congratulations, Cedric, and to the rest of Team Muntinlupa. Back to the panel.
And there you go. Once again, player of the game is no other than Mr. Cabasag. Just getting a really, really solid performance. But quick look on what transpired here. Don Luis Rosales with a bunch of 3-pointers, 25 points, 10 rebounds, double-double nga. And even though they lost, I'm sure they found they strengthified the players that will definitely get the offensive load for their team. But again, it's 76-68 in favor of Muntinlupa as the junior MPBL will be right back for our next game.